Hey y'all, it's time for Meghan Gets Booked, where we check out books from local authors in E&C to New York Times bestsellers and everything in between. Joining us today is a 15-time best-selling author, John Gordon, to talk about his 28th book, The One Truth, which is sure to improve our mindset. Hey John, how are you?
Megan, great to be with you.
So what would you say is the key driver for people to improve their mindsets and personal relationships?
Well, it first starts with your attitude. You have to understand how negative thoughts actually could bring us down, how they actually make us feel separate and divided, and they weaken us. The root word for anxious means to separate and divide. So when you feel anxious, you feel separate, you feel divided, you feel powerless, you feel weak. But positive thoughts, they uplift you. They encourage you. They make you feel strong and in many ways joyful. They give you purpose and hope. So every day you get the choice and you have the choice to tune into the positive versus the negative. And this is not just a nice way to think. This is backed by science now. And we know that positive people produce positive results over time.
What do you mean when you say this book will help people navigate the roller coaster of their minds?
So what happens is we have so many thoughts in the course of the day. We have a high state of mind and a low state of mind. So often the circumstance happens and we're in a low state of mind, the circumstance will bother you. It really affects you. When you're in a high state of mind, the same circumstance could happen and it doesn't. You rise above, you move forward. One day traffic bothers you, the next day it doesn't. And so there's the roller coaster of thought. There's the ebb and flow to the thoughts that we have. And when there's a lot of clutter, that creates a lower state of mind. When there's a lot of clarity, that creates a higher state of mind. And so that roller coaster, when you're in the high state and you start to move towards the lower state, the key is to realize it's normal. Like, we're human. You're going to have high states and low states. So when you're in that low state, don't jump off the roller coaster.
What are the 5 Ds of negative thought and how people can recognize and ultimately overcome them?
The first D is doubt. It all starts with a doubt that we have, and that doubt grows into a forest of uncertainty. And the second D is distortion. We often have negative thoughts, but negative thoughts are distortions. They're distortions of the truth. The discouragement then sets in because of the doubt and the distortions. And discouragement is that third D. And we don't give up because it's hard. We give up because we get discouraged. The fourth D is distraction. And distractions are the enemy of greatness. And you know, there's more distractions than ever right now. And so a distraction is anything that keeps you from being your best and keeps you from your purpose and your mission. And that fifth D is divide. And I already said that the root for the Greek word of anxious means to separate and divide. Well, that's what negative thoughts do. That's what fear does. Fear divides. But the good news is we can overcome the 5 Ds. And how do we do that? Tune, T-U-N-E. We can tune into the positive. So what is tune? Trust in truth, unite with love, that's the U, and neutralize the negativity, and E, elevate your thinking. Read the book for actually each description and how to do it.
Where can people go to purchase one of your 28 books, especially The One Truth?
They can go to Amazon or any bookseller. They're all available. And also they're on audio as well. I know people like audiobooks these days. And also go to my website, johngordon.com, JON Gordon.com. I have a free newsletter there.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, John. And y'all, make sure to come back to Meghan Gets Booked on Hello E&C every week to discover a new page to turn.